Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026, and we got it. We got the news, the confirmation that we all wanted so badly. We knew it was going to happen. I mean, when you've got enough folks out there saying it, people with proven track records, even a certain individual telling me soon third parties that were not able to show off content as recently as the Game Awards will be able to begin marketing their software for Nintendo Switch 2. Ah, it all synced up well to basically tell
Bravado is
us,
synonymous
hey,
with modern design.
this week we're going to get ourselves a Nintendo Direct or a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But either way, a brand new presentation from Nintendo. It's the real deal. I am stoked. I know you are too. I'm going to open up the pop out chat. I already see some of you in here. Welcome, welcome. And let's have a fun discussion. Gosh, yesterday was a wild stream, wasn't it? Can today top it? I don't know. Hard to top a stream like yesterday's. We had 80 people in here. We talked sales. There was a lot of data to go over. It was just fun. But I'm sure that today's going to be fun too. So let's see. Who is here? We've got Yvonne Francois. Welcome. I'm not a plant. Hello there. Nalacat322. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Crazy Scott. You're here. Good. Steak 1024. Hey, Paul and chat. All right. Pokemon Fan 34 is here. Hi. You're sad? Don't be sad. We've got a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase tomorrow. If there's anything, there's that. That means that dropping on a Thursday and Famitsu sales, we get numbers and we get new content coming over to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Aaron Cedillo is here. No Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness. We know that they're going to come eventually. The way I look at it is those are older games that do exist and can be played right now still on a Nintendo GameCube that can be hooked up to a TV or can be played on a Wii right now hooked up to a TV. So for those that have a GameCube or a Wii, they can't always play those games. For those that don't, they could buy those consoles and those games a little bit more challenging in that case. And at that point, you might as well just probably wait for this NSO drop, but the NSO drop will come. Roger Enyard is here, kicking off the chat less than 3 minutes in with a $2 super chat saying, hello everyone, Partner Direct tomorrow. Hype. Oh, yes indeed. Hype, hype, hype. So exciting. I am so excited. Thank you, Roger, for the awesome, generous $2 super chat as always. Let me get your name in here. It likes remembering gold from last month. It should remember by now that the new color for February is red. But there we go. Let's see. Aaron Cedillo is here. Welcome. Blanky19, I'd like to see Dusk Bloods. I think we're going to get Dusk Bloods. Maybe they even open up with Dusk Bloods as long as they've got something to end the Nintendo Direct with that's bigger. I don't think they'll end it with Dusk Bloods. I think that'll be how they open it or some part in the middle putting it in because I think that there's going to be a one more thing. We're going to talk more. We're going to talk more about it. Don't worry about Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness. Actually, let me ask you this. Because I'm curious. Have you played Coliseum and Gale of Darkness before? Or are you looking forward to playing them for the first time? Number one. Number two, do you currently have either or both games and a Nintendo GameCube or a Wii? Just curious because I have some possible solutions to help out in the meantime. I'm a golden star, Roger. Well, yes, you are, Roger. You're a golden star and a very valuable member in this community. As you all are, you know, I appreciate everybody being here. And Roger, thank you a lot for last month and this month already boosting up the community, helping it grow in members and in super chats. I appreciate it. And I hope that headache goes away because that's not fun either. Dang Meme Center X is in the house. Is it hype or genuine curiosity at play? I seem the mighty highs and low directs. Oblivion. I think tomorrow's gonna be hype. Nintendo Switch 2 is too strong and the momentum is too good for Nintendo to tomorrow be like, no offense to the following games, but like, here's 30 minutes of the same general type of cozy farming game. Not that those aren't good, not that they don't hold a viable place in the community, but that wouldn't be productive to help continue build the momentum and build the hype that Nintendo Switch 2 is currently on. You know, it's on a hype train. It just did 17 million in less than 7 full months. And you know that Nintendo Switch is just 4 million and change away from hitting 160 million. You don't follow up a banger holiday with investors also wanting what's next with just third-party titles that are too samey, not impactful. I'm not saying that everything shown off tomorrow is going to be, you know, AAA, gosh, Game of the Year contender, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very good. Real Brony Pony Productions. Hey, Paul, do you think we could potentially get a Persona 5 Royal Switch 2 edition with 4K 60? I think it's possible, whether it's something new or an update. We really need a Switch 2 version of Persona 5 Royal since the Switch 1 version. I think Atlas could do it. I think they could do it. Mario Kart Fan 34. Hey there. Welcome. Pokemon fan, yes, many years ago. Okay, so you did play Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Gale of Darkness many years ago. You don't currently have either disc or either system to play them on. So for you, it's not as easy as just like, well, fire up the GameCube or the Wii and pop in those two discs and play. It is I don't really think I should go out and buy a GameCube or a Wii off of eBay and buy these two discs when I could just wait a few months for these NSO titles. But the problem is waiting those few months, you know, it's like, okay, 3 months turns into 7 months, turns into what, 9 months or a year? I get it. My advice, I guess, could be in the meantime, play the other NSO games, especially if you've never played them before. Like, while waiting for Pokemon, play Luigi's Mansion. While waiting for Pokemon, try out the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade demo. See if it's your cup of tea. If there's a Pokemon game that you haven't played before, like Pokemon Snap or New Pokemon Snap, try one of those out. Or Breath of the Wild or any of the N64 Game Boy Advance games, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, something from the past that is still available to you now to fill up the time to make the wait easier, you know? That's I guess my advice for now. Because they will come. If that helps, I don't know. Roger Enyart saying, I'm super hyped for the direct. More games equals more to play. And games that go into the backlog. That's true. That is very true, unfortunately. People complain about not having enough games. Okay, play the ones you have. I bet you everybody's got a backlog of some sort. Nalakat, you've never heard of those, but you do have a Wii. Yeah, those were some RPGs that came out on the Nintendo GameCube that were pretty good. Not like the mainline color games like Red, Blue, Crystal, and stuff like that, Gold, but still pretty fun alternative titles. RNG630 is here. Hello. Michael S. Powell is here. Hi there. Should I kiss my hopes for either one's goodbye? No. For this month, though, I hope not. With there being a Pokemon Presents likely on the 27th, or even if there's not, on Pokemon Day, I could see them showing some NSO stuff. Pokemon is one of the franchises that Nintendo cares about the most, and that we see the Pokemon company support the most throughout the year, you know? We're constantly getting new anime, new cards, new smartphone applications, from like a Pokemon teeth brushing thing over here to a digital card opening pack over there to a new generation of Pokemon on their main platform once every few years to spin-off games like Legends once every few years now to collaborative efforts with clothing companies, with toys, with animated movies, one live action movie, don't forget Detective Pikachu, with the likes of a Pokemon Bank and a Pokemon Lego collaboration. Like, Pokemon is very heavily supported by Nintendo. Specific Nintendo Switch Pokemon skins, right? Scarlet and Violet. Double packs of the games coming out, like Sword and Shield. Yeah, Pokemon is well represented in the Nintendo universe. Imagine if you were only a Star Fox fan. Then you'd be complaining like, dude, I've got like 8 titles. And even that's 8 titles in like 35 years. That's not that bad. I think folks get really used to things being really awesome, that when it's slightly less, it's like, in reality, it's still amazing. You know, that's how I see it, kind of. So, regarding your question this month, I think it still could happen. Or maybe they choose that February 27th to announce coming next week or coming in March. We'll see. Oh, Real Brony Pony. You know which Warriors game I really want? Super Mario Warriors. I've been talking about that for a while. I'm pretty sure it's a highly requested game by a lot of people too. Yeah. Ever since Hyrule Warriors came out, I had this vision of, man, I want to see Mario swinging a chain chomp around, knocking over Goombas and Koopa Troopas. Like, that'd be cool. Dank Meme Center X says, Baby's Second Cozy Farm, featuring Toadette. LOL. Kind of want to see Gravity Rush appear just because the PS4 players failed that studio. Yeah. RNG 630 saying maybe on Pokemon Day. True. YNMO6. Yo, Paul, I finally followed you on Twitter. LOL. My Twitter was just Francophone Twitter for the past 2 months because of the African Cup of Nations. Now it's back to normal gaming stuff. That's cool. Thank you. I feel they did us Pokemon fans dirty. I mean, I don't think so. I think Pokemon gets well represented. It's just not everything that everybody wants all the time. but can still be good, you know? We'll see, we'll see. By the way, geez, 14 minutes in, we've got 27 people watching and 20 likes already. So that's really good. We blasted through 10 likes. We already hit 20 likes. Thank you all. My backlog is too full. I just finished with my GameCube era, mostly, and now I'm on the PS3 era. Bioshock, good one, and Fallout 3 for now. Treating it like episodes of anime. That's cool. That's cool. GL on the runs today. Good luck on the runs today. Optic Love on the runs. I don't know if that's to me or someone else. Pokemon on NSO. You know, they announced it, but think of like Nintendo GameCube's got 300 or so games, 400 games. So to be one of the first 10, that's a really small percentage, you know? It's 2%. So Pokemon, these two games would still be in just a couple of percent of the whole entire library coming to the system in the first year. Vast majority of these 300, 400 games will never even make it over. So the fact that 2 Pokemon games are in the first year, that's really awesome. You gotta look at it from that perspective, I think. I guess the only thing that stings is they talked about it and then it hasn't come out yet. If you could trick your mind into pretending they never announced it, then you would be surprised when it came out, you know? And that's why Nintendo's very careful usually with not talking about things years in advance for that reason. Not to build up too much of a hype and not be able to deliver for a while. Because some folks love knowing things far in advance, and some people are like, no, I don't want that. I can't be thinking of it constantly. I want it, and then shown off, and then in 2 months, boom, have it. You know what I mean? Different people work different ways. Let's see. John Castle says, it will be crazy if we get a Pokemon Gen 10 trailer during the Super Bowl commercials. Ooh. Pokemon has been at the Super Bowl before for the 25th anniversary. Nintendo has been at the Super Bowl before for the launch of Nintendo Switch, along with Breath of the Wild. We know that Nintendo looks like they're going to be at the Super Bowl this year with a new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But could Pokemon also be there for the 30th anniversary and or showing off a new Pokemon game? Maybe. Can Grand Theft Auto 6 show up? Maybe. Tabby Cat Games is here. Welcome, welcome. By the way, Tabby, I'm going to drop your link right here. Boom, boom, boom. Is live. If you're interested in watching Tabby Cat Games play some The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on Wii U, there you go. We got some picture-in-picture going on right now. Let's see. I'm going to lower the volume a little bit. Help out the channel a bit. I thought Nintendo doesn't want to release Pokemon games on NSO to make full remakes. So it looks like, I don't know what the likelihood is of colored games. I would love to see red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, maybe sun, moon, Y, X. But I don't know if they are. But we do know that Coliseum and Paul Gale of Darkness are. Just when? I don't know. What I do know is AJ Rex in the house saying, hi, Paul. Happy Wednesday and see you tomorrow. Big thank you, AJ Rex, for... Oh, hold on. Oh, click the... Big thank you for the awesome, super generous $5 super chat. AJ Rex 0440. I am glad that you're excited for tomorrow. Happy Wednesday indeed. AJ, what are you most looking forward to tomorrow? Realistic or unrealistic? Let's hear it. Also, Coraydon 785 showing off that membership for 4 months. Nice green badge right there. PGN white belt. Let's go. Thank you both. Thank you both. Dank saying, you can't fully leave the competitive scene behind, which structure wise aligned with turn based. No need to stop it because of preference. Okay, talking amongst each other. Hey, Paul, did you hear about the Pokemon game link for the next 10 years a while back? Black and white remakes aren't on the list, and it makes me wonder where Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the final remakes. I don't think they'll be the final, but they might be spreading out. Like, don't let's not catch up with the past too quickly, y'all. Let's take some time. Maybe. Paladin 8669. Good morning. Legends Z and Arceus structure wise were fine, but lack the normal pull of a regular generation. Okay, talking amongst each other. I personally would like Legends Kyruem, but I don't know. I know it won't beat Black and White. Legends games are amazing. Steak. It wouldn't be as bad if they didn't have it in the reel for GameCube NSO and before they released the ones. Yeah, no, that's well said, Steak. It's true. If they didn't show it off, it wouldn't be the proverbial carrot dangling in front of you. Or if they didn't show it off and then release, like you said, things before it that weren't even a part of it, it wouldn't feel like, oh, I just got taken aback. Like, wait, where's the thing that I was really looking forward to? In reality, the other side is, let me play the things that are coming out now that I wasn't looking forward to because I know that the thing that I want that they did show will eventually be there. But it is a difficult thing to psychologically maneuver behind around for some folks that you showed me what I really want. When's it coming out? These things you didn't even show are dropping before. It could make some people even deter away from the things that are in front of them now out of spite. But what hopefully will happen is they'll try those, try the others, and eventually get what they would like. I get it. I get it. I get it. Everyone's got a little bit of a different take. Paladin, you were pretty spot on for the prediction. Yeah, didn't I say 33 minutes or 31? We'd have to look at yesterday's stream, but I was like, stay tuned for a partner direct. A 31 minute or a 33 minute. I said something like 33. And dude, roughly 30 minutes, which tells me it's going to be over. It could be like 28 and a half, 29 and change. But I'm willing to bet that it's a little over 30 than a little under 30. So if it's like 31, 33, dude, then I called it spot on. But we'll see. Dang, we just went up to 44 viewers. Very cool to see. Maybe starting the streams a little bit later is helpful, or maybe we're getting some carryover from yesterday's big 80-person stream. I don't know. And 29 likes. Almost 30 likes with 47 watching. Heck yeah. The Super Bowl followed by the Pokemon Direct makes me think that a General Direct is indeed very near. Dan Xavier. If we kick off February with, just had a direct for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. About to have Super Mario Galaxy movie shown off at Super Bowl. Right before Super Bowl even, getting a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, which is coming like a day or 2 days actually, after Nintendo's amazing fiscal report. Before the end of the month, getting a, what's it called? Pokemon Presents Day and Pokemon Day in general. Another Direct? And this is also after Nintendo just showed off some amazing new Lego Pokemon official collab, and Nintendo just showed off in its entirety the Lego Ocarina of Time set. In what? The first 5 weeks of the year? This is awesome. What a year. And you've got NSO drops left and right. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, Dragon Quest VII. Oh, well, now this is a little bit later, but still in the month of February. Resident Evil Requiem? Jeez Louise, dude. There's so much in the world of Nintendo to be happy for right now. Okay, back to the chat. Pokemon fan, you're heading out. See you later. Have a good one. Enjoy the time with your friend. AJ Rax said, more Squaresoft games or maybe Konami bring Symphony of the Night to Switch and Switch 2. You know what would be wild? Oh, Symphony of the Night, ironically, has never graced a Nintendo platform. How about Symphony of the Night remake coming to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2? Oh my gosh. Exclusive or not, that would just be a big, unexpected, out of nowhere reveal tomorrow. Or a brand new Castlevania game. Or a new Metal Gear Solid collection. We've got 1, 2, 3, and some old school titles. How about MGS 4? It's stuck on PlayStation 3. Not a whole lot of people have played it. I mean, the game sold well, but, only on one system. MGS 4 coming over, MGS 5, slap them in a bundle, throw a PSP game in there or something like that. Or how about Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, the Snake Eater remake? What about a Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes port? That version, yeah, that version would hold up and look pretty good these days, because it already was far prettier than the original 1998 release when it came out on Nintendo GameCube. That game, upscaled, widescreen, 1080p or 4K, it's a good looking game. As was Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, but the Twin Snakes was a really solid looking game for GameCube. Yeah, I'd be happy for some Konami presents tomorrow. Have you seen the MCU, Paul? Yes, I've seen every MCU film. And if so, are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. This year we're eating. We've got Supergirl coming out in the summer. Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out throughout the year. I think we have the return of the Superman animated series later this year. Got the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We've got Monarch coming back. Monarch is good. And then we've got a brand new Godzilla, -0. And then next year, Zelda movie. We got Sonic the Hedgehog 4. We got Street Fighter movie this year. Mortal Kombat 2 movie this year. Godzilla Kong Supernova next year. Superman Man of Tomorrow 2027 also. Jeez, it's just so much fun. A Mandalorian movie coming out. Dang, it's just non-stop entertainment. Love it. Kind of wish an investor actually questioned why they tracking software different this generation, as causing panic in the spheres of Metroid's existence of jeopardy of no news. I am quite confident that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is a million seller between the two SKUs. I think it's between that 1.2 to 1.4 million. Some folks have said they know it's 1.5. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is accurate based off of what I do know and what I have mathematically tried to figure out. And my approximation based off of math, analysis, what is actually out there, what I've been told, comes out to being like probably 1.2 to 1.4. So this 1.5 claim is believable. It's not too far off. Talion Infernus. Hey Paul, what are the 3 things you are looking forward to seeing in the Morrow arc? Oh. So I really tried not to read too much of the manga, but I couldn't help but look at a little bit of it. I'm looking forward to Black Frieza, or Frieza Black, however he's called. I think it's Black Frieza, right? Yeah. I'm looking forward to him. And how much more powerful he is over freaking Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta, for that matter. I'm looking forward to Ultra Ego Vegeta. We've seen him with the purple hair. Photos are already out there, but I want to see that transformation happen. Um, and I'd like to see, do they continue evolving the pair of Gohan and Piccolo? Because in Dragon Ball Superhero, we got to see both uh, Ultra Beast, or Beast Gohan, I should say, and Orange Piccolo, but do they continue? So I guess, yeah, I want to see um, Black Frieza, Ultra Ego Vegeta, and then the pair of Gohan and Piccolo, and what do they do with them? And I mean, for that matter, I could go on and on. Like, I want to see a confrontation between Black Frieza and Beerus. Ooh, oh, I want to see how much further beyond does Goku go from, you know, Ultra Instinct. I want to see, can we have Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta merge up, either with the Patara earrings or the fusion dance? I want to see Brawly. How much stronger is Brawly getting all this time? Legitimately training with Whis and Beerus. Dude, like I could nerd out. I could nerd out so hard on Dragon Ball. There's a lot that I'm looking forward to. Oh my gosh. To my knowledge, most companies compiled each version of the game as a one total sale and keep the discrepancy in the house. Yeah, Nintendo is operating a little bit differently, that's for sure. I completely forgot to mention this yesterday. The Nintendo Switch has officially become the best-selling console of all time, beating the DS and PS2 to be crowned champion and GOAT of consoles. Well, it is officially the best-selling Nintendo console of all time. PS2 at 160, though, is above it, but Nintendo will get there. As long as they don't cease manufacturing, sometime summer of 2027, I think they'll get there. Roger saying, $145 for all the Mario Galaxy and Wonder Amiibo. My wallet is burning. Ouch, Roger. Yeah, we've got 2 really nice looking Galaxy ones and 3 quite nice looking Wonder ones. Man, I want them all too. I want them all too. Yanni Zach, hi there. Super Power Man, what's up? How you doing? Paul, be honest, you're a Nintendo insider, acting like they're predictions. I mean, I'm pretty darn good sometimes, aren't I? It's like you have a talent for predicting numbers. Yeah. There is a combination of, I do get some information from some people out there that do know more than most, that do have access to information earlier than most, but I am also independently, not to brag, but just well versed in numbers. I've been doing it for a long time. So if I don't get anything and I just use my analysis, I could become pretty good. When I get something, even if it's a little, and I have what's out there publicly, add that to my own analysis, and then like you're pretty much golden. you know? Lean Chesley, what do you think about a partner direct? I think it's going to be amazing. I am stoked. I hope they do a general direct. I hope so too. I think they will eventually. J Biggs, Mr. NY for Live says, hey, my friends in the Gale first. Hey, J Biggs, welcome. Real Brony. You seem like a really nice guy, Paul. You seem really dedicated to your fan base, and the fact that you try to read every single comment despite how many people chat takes real dedication. I respect that. Thank you. I thank you for the comments, Real Brony. I try to give everybody their fair time. You know, you're giving me all your time in here, so I want to make it productive and cool and fun. So thank you. I appreciate that. It is tough, though, because, you know, it takes the time, and then sometimes I'm answering a question that was probably asked a few minutes ago, so it may or may not be as relevant at that point, or someone might have left and they didn't hear it. So there is a little bit of that, but I do try. You know, and I do understand why bigger channels might be like, hey, I could only read it if you at me, or I could only read a super chat. Makes sense. You know, yesterday when we had 80 people in here, it took a long time for me to get through. It's even taken a long time now with 49 watching, 37 likes. But I try. So I appreciate it. Thanks. Tsukino Ame. I just hope to see Monster Hunter Wilds. I think so. Digimon Time Strangers. Maybe. or a demo for Code Vein 2. That'd be cool. You know something neat that would be an out of nowhere, a brand new Beautiful Joe. So cool. I love it. A Mega Man Legends 3 finally? I don't think so. I'm just saying. It would be neat. It would be neat. The last partner direct from July 2025 had 2 games in it. We still don't have Monster Hunter Stories 3, and Adventures of Elliot. Monster Hunter Stories 3 is coming soon. I think we're gonna get a Capcom blowout section tomorrow. Adventures of Elliot. Yeah, that demo was nice. Hello, Paul. Thoughts on the Overwatch news? Mitch Begel, hi there. Overwatch news. What is the Overwatch news today? I know of the Borderlands 4's news. Oh, the Reign of Talon. That's cool. Well, that's good. I think it's good. Overwatch is pretty fun. I haven't played a lot of it over the years, but it's still pretty good. And then the fact that they're continuing it is solid. It's good for them, good for the community. Monster Hunter Stories 3, March 13th. Yeah, that's not too long. That's 2 months away, and I think it looks good. What do you think about the partner direct? Oh, I read that one. Do you think we'll see Halo tomorrow? That would be a big get. I don't know if I want to say I think it'll show up, but I want it to show up. Like, we know Fallout 4 and South of Midnight are coming to Nintendo Switch 2, but if I'm not mistaken, we haven't seen either. So maybe there's a little Microsoft segment that shows off both, including Indiana Jones and a surprise like Halo. So I'm going to go with I want, but do I think? It's safer to say not, because it's safer to say that'd be too much Microsoft. But I'm going to go with I'll give some goodwill into the universe. Yes, I think it'll be there. I'm really iffy on that, though. I hope they announce Rogue Squadron 2 for GameCube Online. That'd be cool. According to Circana, Metroid Prime 4 was the 7th best-selling game on Nintendo platforms in 2025 in the US. Physical sales only. It was out for only a month. Yeah, it did not sell poorly. Between the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch versions, I'm telling you, it's over a million seller. And it was only out for 27 days. Proportionately, it's more impressive of a seller than Metroid Dread was. You know? Okay. Attack the Backlog is here. Legendary Paul Gale. Welcome, Attack the Backlog. I hope you're still here. Takes me a while to read this. Thank you. Paul, you are my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you, Lean Chesley. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try. You think Bandai will have an amiibo with Elden Ring or Duskbloods? I'll say yeah to Duskbloods, especially since it looks like it's very uniquely character driven. A rated M for mature line of amiibo with gnarly, scary looking characters with blood or suggestive themes to them. I don't know about Elden Ring. That would be cool. Maybe an Elden Ring amiibo could happen. But I'll go with yes for Duskbloods. Ritzier appear. I think a general is coming up next week on Tuesday or Thursday. They usually do these in threes from what I've noticed. I like that idea, Ritz. Looks like Nate was right. Yeah. I think for Christmas this year, you should dress up as Santa Claus with a fat suit and a beard and Santa Claus coat, since you look so much like Tim Allen, Tim Allen's most iconic role. You know, aside from Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond. I recently watched The Santa Clauses. It was a good little series. Nice 2 seasons of Tim Allen's Santa Claus many years later, continuing up. I liked it. Overwatch 2, renaming it back to Overwatch, Mitch Bagel. Yeah. 10 points to Gryffindor. That's right. Final Fantasy Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16 or 14, Ritz? Interesting. Imagine tomorrow is the when and where Square Enix decides to show off Final Fantasy VII's Part 3. That would be a pretty big win for Nintendo. Obviously, it's not going to be an exclusive for Nintendo Switch 2, but if tomorrow they say, we hope that you've been enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade on Nintendo Switch 2. Please look forward to the following games in the series. And they show off a trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and it's coming this September. Also, we're proud to reveal at this time the name and release month or release quarter of our third game in this legendary series, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, coming Q4 2027. Oh, wow. Wow. What a big get that would be. That would be significant. 16 could come. 13 should. Aside from 11 online, 14 online. 13 is the only one that doesn't have a regular position on Nintendo Switch 2, and 16. 16 is too recent. 13 could have come to Nintendo Switch, but didn't. 15 technically has 15 Pocket. But yeah. I'm just passing through and wanted to say hi to Mr. Gale and his awesome community. But I'm running home now. Catch y'all later and have a great stream. Thank you, Attack the Backlog. You have a great day too. Have an awesome one. Thank you for stopping by. I wouldn't be surprised if Dustbloods gets a big focus in the Direct and released in the first half. It would be really big. I agree. Big time Timmy Jim. Switchforce tweeted that he's counting on a killer shadow drop for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. A shadow drop, eh? So, check this out. New game coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Available now. Boom. On the third party front, huh? Grand Theft Auto 5. Own it digitally today. Huh. Maybe. I mean, who knows? As long as I haven't played it already. What if he's talking about Duskblood Shadow Drop? Ooh, Duskblood to just be available starting now? I don't think so. Because I think you'd want to build up the hype in marketing it up. But maybe not. Possible. Santa Gale, yeah. One thing I really want them to show, but I don't think they will, is Persona 4 Revival, yeah. Ash Gaming 17 sending that one gifted membership. Thank you so much, Ash. Awesome support. I also saw your comment this morning on Splatoon Raiders, and if tomorrow's Direct is a partner Direct, which it is, that means I don't think that Splatoon Raiders will be there, but I think Splatoon Raiders will be definitely at the next mainline Direct, which could end up being later in February, because I am looking forward to Splatoon Raiders. And big thank you again to Ash, to Roger, and to AJ Rax. They already have FF7 Reunion. I mean, got Crisis Core. It's not going to be named Reunion. Does it have to be anything? Can it be Reunion? Despite Crisis Core existing? Yeah, could. Probably not, but Final Fantasy VII Revengeance. Retraversal. It's not going to be Retraversal. But it would be big. It would be big. Resurrection. Remake, Rebirth, Resurrection. Is Resurrection too close to Rebirth? Maybe not. Yeah, regardless, Final Fantasy VII Part 3, if it shows up tomorrow in any capacity, even if it's logo, it's pretty darn big. I think Capcom and Square Enix will have a big showing tomorrow. I definitely think Capcom will, and I think Square Enix will too. You know, not to overhype, but could you imagine something coming in crazy unexpected, like here's a Final Fantasy IX remake. Here's Chrono Trigger remake. Like, Square is one of those companies that has a rich, storied history that they have a lot that they could do. A lot that they could bring back. They're like Capcom and Nintendo, you know? Very healthy past. I wish Square Enix would localize Dragon Quest X offline. Yeah. Persona 4 Revival would make you happy, Carlton-san. Yeah. Orbitals land on this planet today. Yes. I'd love to see No Rest for the Wicked from Moon Studios on Switch 2. That'd be cool. Can someone gift another membership? Because I don't have enough money. Lean Chesley, yesterday I gave out 10 memberships on me, and we did have some generous people gifting memberships also. I guess you didn't have to be here to get it. It could have randomly gone to you via email, but apparently didn't. But hopefully sometime soonish there'll be another gift, and maybe you'll be the recipient of that. But I hope you're still enjoying your time here, regardless, because being here is still better than not being here, you know? Ritz, Square Enix also is due to talk about Dragon Quest 12. Yeah, it's been announced and disappeared. That's a big one. That's a big one. Hot off the heels of Dragon Quest 7 remake on Nintendo Switch. We're proud today to show you our next entry in the Dragon Quest mainline series, the all-new Dragon Quest 12. Please enjoy. Boom. The setup of possibilities that can come tomorrow are tremendous. And honestly, I know that most of what I'm saying is not going to happen. It would be too long of a direct, probably. Too earth-shattering, you know? But the fact that probably some of them will, or other comparable things, is just really cool to think up, you know? This is fun. Requiem, MH Stories 3, Pragmata, FF7 Rebirth, Adventures of Elliot. Yeah, I agree with all those. Pete Chalice, member for 1 month. Heck yeah. Thank you, Pete Chalice, for showing off that green badge, being in that PGN white belt tier for a month. Let's go. You don't think Duskblood is being shadow dropped, but you did think it would be cool. It would be cool. It would be cool. I mean, it would be kind of wild, you know? Could be kind of crazy. Could you imagine? Just imagine if it would be. I agree. It would be cool. Leaf Stormblaze. Duskbloods would never be shadow dropped. It's a From Software game. They don't even shadow drop GameCube stuff and announce them all beforehand. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, Peach Alice. Nice emoji there. Superman looking cool. Nintendo All Stars. What's up, Nintendo's All Stars? How you doing? Adventures for a King. Let's go. The secret game is going to be Kingdom Hearts 4 finally. Kingdom Hearts 4 would be big. Or here's all of the Kingdom Hearts games on Nintendo Switch 2 natively, locally, not a cloud version. Shoot, they could have done that with Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo Switch. They didn't have to be cloud only. They could have made it work as a digital download or a cartridge release. You know, Revelations, Final Fantasy VII Revelations. That's a good one right there. Is it over for the Mario and Rabbids series? Despite the original person in charge no longer working for Ubisoft, I don't think it's necessarily over. I think what should probably happen is the games get paired up in a bundle marketed as Nintendo Switch 2 editions and get launched as such. Or the games independently get NS2 editions and get re-released or something like that. But I think we need to see sparks of hope. Get some more sales. Because Kingdom Battle sold very well. Sparks of Hope, you could argue, should have been waited, should have been held on to for a Nintendo Switch 2 release. But, it is what it is. But I'd like to see that, I want to see it succeed. And then maybe after some more success to it and to both as a combined Nintendo Switch 2 pairing, we get a third game. I don't think it's impossible. How old are you? 42. Old school, you could say. I mean, is it old school? Yeah. Well, in terms of life, I'm middle aged, on the earlier side of middle aged. In terms of gaming, pretty old school. Not so old school that I'm like, oh yeah, I've been around since Pong and, Magnavox and Atari 2600. But being born in 83, I was around in the early arcade scene with the likes of Street Fighter taking over, Mortal Kombat, boomin', thriving, NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis era, the birth of PlayStation, Nintendo 64, analog sticks and rumble technologies being new, dual screen tech, motion controls with DS and Wii respectively, DVD players and Blu-rays being put into gaming devices all the way up until present day. So, gaming wise, mostly old school. Can we get an exclusive Kingdom Hearts game? A Kingdom Hearts like game, I've said it for years, where Square Enix does kind of like what you said. They do with Nintendo's IP what they did with Disney's IP would be tremendous. Super Smash Brothers, the RPG, the action RPG style game with Nintendo characters, amiibo usage, brilliant. It could totally work. That is a big, major exclusive. If there's something that's a major third-party exclusive, that's a new IP but uses older stuff, it's that. I don't think anything else would top that, I don't think part 3 of the trilogy would show up before the Rebirth port is formally shown. That's why I'm saying, what if at the Direct, it's like, hope you all been enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Enjoy the following trailer for what's coming next from Square Enix in the world of Final Fantasy, which is now Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, coming this September with a full-on trailer. And we're also proud to announce the name of the Part 3 title to this legendary game. Final Fantasy VII, you know, reimagined, reincarnation, revelations, and then just put 2027. Dang, like that would be cool. I don't know. Gotta be honest. I think I want more than anything is Persona 6. Could be. Uh, are you a fan of Nate the Hate? I like him. I don't have anything against him. I've never talked with him like live or in person, but we've had a couple of communications, if I'm not mistaken, like a year or so ago via DM. But from what I've heard, he seems cool. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his accuracy also. Yeah, he's cool. Gotta go, guys. See you later. See you later, Michael S. Gutman. Joycey J. 69. Hey, Paul. Hey, y'all. Partner Showcase. Hype. Hype indeed. Oh, so hype. Wonder if Pocopia will make a small appearance since it's developed by Toei Kekmo. Tecmo Koei Hyrule Warriors DLC Pocopia. Maybe. The bundle idea sounds fantastic for Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, thank you. Pocopia may be saved for Pokemon Presents, also possible. Given the state of play at Ubisoft at the moment, at the latest trimming of the fat, I wouldn't be too optimistic about Mario and Rabbids. Yeah. I mean, what happened to Prince of Persia stinks. Age of Imprisonment DLC, maybe. Yeah, I was just talking about that, possibly. Rabbids and Angry Birds would be fun. Could be. The surprise game is the 20th re-release of Skyrim. A Switch 2 edition is coming. It's only a matter of when. I was born in 83 as well, 43 this month. That's cool, Nerdy Paul. I'll be 43 in July. Well, happy birthday in advance. Mario Rabbids. Back in our day, games came in 8 bits. Skyrim 2, 1992, 1981. AJ Rax, cool. These are all good. There's no bad age, you know. As long as you're healthy, happy, kind to others, doing some good for you, doing some good for the world. There's no wrong age. No one's too young or too old to do anything neat, you know. Being a good person, that's what's neat. That's the most neat thing you could do. And you could do that at any age. Would Mario and Link be the main two characters following Sora? They could do a lot of things. They could have a brand new character, pairing up with Mario, and then rotating in your party who you want to join. Oh man, there's a lot. How many people could you control? Or just like party join? Whatever that game is, if it ever happens, please put in a little 2-player mode. Even if the second player is just running around that can't really go outside of the screen and can just hit the A button to throw a magic attack or something, give that, because it's so valuable for these games to have second little brother, little sister mode, you know, baby side mode. You know, like Luigi's Mansion 3 with Gooigi. Good move. I kind of hoped that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 would have had. Just give the second player the ability to move around and hit the A button. Like, that helps introduce people into gaming that aren't quite ready for the full-on control. You know? Mario RPG 2 would be cool. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know, it would be. On a realistic note, we get maybe 1 or 2 big AAA announcements as the bookends, with a few good AA games, with some smaller games for sizzle reels. Yeah, it's all possible. Michael S. Powell dropping the Goku emoji. Sorry, Goki, or Akuma emoji. Yeah. A Twilight Princess remake would be sweet. You know what would be super sweet? Take The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, slap the skin on it of the E3 tech demo from 2011 that I got to play on Wii U of Zelda. crank it up a little bit. Have it looking like it does kind of for Nintendo Switch, but a Nintendo Switch 2 release cranked up even more. Ah, that would be nice. With some modern conventions of controls and some quality of life functionality. Dude, that would be sweet. That's a good answer on what you said about age. Thank you. Witcher 3 Switch 2 upgrade Shadow Drop. What do we think? Maybe. Why not? You know? Maybe. Dang. The Witcher 4 showing up would be good. I mean, as would be like Onimusha. Any new footage on Mega Man? Might be too early. We know it's coming 2027. Might be too early, but it would be cool. Okami would be cool. A brand new Sonic the Hedgehog of some sort from Sega. Or like Final Fight. Or, well, Final Fight's Capcom. Streets of Rage. Something unexpected. You know. Pokken Tournament 2. Maybe that's saved for a Pokemon Presents Day. New Soul Calibur. We know Virtual Fighter's coming over. How about a new Virtual Fighter, though? New Tekken? Injustice 3. I would be really stoked for Injustice 3. Gotham Knights, the Suicide Squad? Candidates? More of the Tomb Raider trilogy or the new Tomb Raider games? Anything Star Wars? The new Racer? How about the recent Jedi games? I have a feeling that this Nintendo Direct will be a mixture of ports of well-established, cool titles that people already like, that some will be like, I already have that. I don't care. I already bought that one. Not for me, not for me. But for a lot of people, it'll be, heck yeah, dude, this is for me. I didn't play this originally. I am stoked. Let's go. It'll be a combination of that. Perhaps some indies that have a title that looks like it'll be solid. And some brand new stuff. Some stuff that we don't even know about yet. Or some stuff that's coming out on the horizon that we didn't know was coming to Nintendo Switch 2. It'd be a combination of all that, you know? I hope we get at least one unknown third-party announcement. That's what I was saying just now. I think so. Kingdom Hearts non-cloud edition. Yeah, Kenny, that would be good. I already kind of predict we'll see Resident Evil 9, Pragmata, Orbitals, High on Life 2, Warframe, FF7 Rebirth, then maybe more Xbox games like Indiana Jones and Fallout 4 or possibly Starfield. That's a lot. I mean, you know, we're probably going to be looking at like a 33-minute presentation. Some games could end up having a 2-minute, 3-minute little showcase. Others, maybe a 30-second spot. Others, maybe like in a 7-second reel where each title just is like pum, 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 or like 2 seconds each, right? I think we'll get that too. What ports would we like to see? Meta Horror and Fantasio. Yeah, that's a good one. Clair Obscura Expedition 33. That's another one that if it's there, you might as well show it off now and build off of the hype that a lot of places were building the game up with recent Game of the Year awards going to it, you know? Continue that while you're still being talked about, while you're still winning some awards. Show off a Nintendo Switch 2 version. Even if it's not coming out like in the first half of the year, just have the game in conversation some more, you know? J-Views, what's up, Paul? We're finally going to get that release date for Orbitals. Can't wait. Yes, what's up, J-Views? I want to see Crowsworn. I think I am familiar. Crowsworn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. That'd be cool. Personally, hoping for Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West won't happen, but they would be good for the console. They'd be kind of wild, like as I said yesterday in that stream. Is there anything more winning than Nintendo getting the exclusives of Xbox and the exclusives of PlayStation? I mean, talk about the magnitude of Mario on Xbox or Zelda on PlayStation. It'd be insane, but that's not going to happen. But to get Halo, the once fierce competitor against Metroid from Xbox, against GameCube, that era, Halo, get that on Nintendo Switch 2, huge. Sony's own studio developed in-house Horizon or Uncharted would be huge on Nintendo. Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, although Spider-Man is, Marvel, there have been Spider-Man games. Spidey has existed on Nintendo platforms, but you know what I mean? I'm talking about like this Spider-Man game remastered, Miles Morales, like that kind of thing. I don't know about that. But talk about, dang, what do you need any other system for? If Nintendo Switch 2 ends up getting all, or at least the overwhelming vast majority, or even like a lot of third-party games, is your one-stop shop for Nintendo games, and even has some PlayStation and Xbox games, do you really need anything else anymore? And you can play this on TV and take it on the go? Like, dude, it's really the best value in gaming, I think. Lego City Undercover Switch 2 patch, maybe. A new Fortnite update? What if it was like, here finally, we're doing it. Samus Aran is coming to Fortnite. And either Epic Games convinced Nintendo, please, just give us Samus, and we're going to put her everywhere. And Nintendo's like, fine. Or Nintendo convinced Epic, fine, we'll give you Samus, but she could only stay on Nintendo. And she has to be called Bounty Hunter on other versions and look different. And Epic's like, fine. Like, that would be cool. Horizon would be good for the fan base. Warframe update 2. 15 to 20 games. Yeah. Third-party games, AA games, indies, yeah. Horizon games are on Steam. Yeah, it's one thing for PlayStation and Xbox games to be on Steam. It's another thing to be on Nintendo, For that matter, it's another thing for, like, Gears of War to be on PlayStation. That's weird, Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3. Gears of War, God of War. Now Gears of War on PlayStation. Weird. I mean, but it was weird back in the day. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, NES, Master System, N64, Saturn, GameCube, Dreamcast. Oh, now Sonic the Hedgehog is on Game Boy Advance. Sonic is on GameCube, on Wii. Mario and Sonic games. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, same thing, Kind of. JM Powers. Hi, Paul and everyone else. I'm upset. Why are we getting a partner direct? We still need more information on Splatoon Raiders. Can't they announce third-party stuff in general? So, JM Powers, this is an opportunity for third parties to shine and for Nintendo to show third parties out there, hey, we have a console that's available. It could play your games. But we're not just saying, make stuff for us. We're saying, we're going to promote your stuff if you make stuff for us. We're going to give you our biggest platform available because there's nothing else bigger on the internet than Nintendo Directs. And we're giving you your own designated 33-minute presentation, not filled with Mario and Zelda to distract people and Splatoon and Animal Crossing that we know our fan base likes. We're expanding our fan base into liking third parties in which some of you haven't been a part of us and our past systems. So this is for you because that's power. We know we're going to get a new 3D Mario. We know we're going to get Splatoon Raiders. We know we're going to get a new Smash Bros. Eventually. We know we're going to get a new Animal Crossing eventually. We know we're going to get a new 3D Zelda eventually. What we don't know is every generation do we always get all these third-party titles? No. So this is valuable and important. Dude, Splatoon Raiders is coming. It's coming. They already showed it off. We're getting it. We're getting it this year. We want to see more of it, but it's not as important right now to see more of it. That could come later in February. That could come in March or April in a direct. Don't get me wrong. I want to see more of it, but right now, this is the better strategic move. Let's see. A proper MCU video game. I think that would be pretty cool to see Nintendo have its own exclusive superhero game. Whether it's from Marvel or DC. Give me someone making an amazing Superman game from the ground up, exclusive on Nintendo Switch 2. Heck, have Nintendo say like, hey, Monolith Soft, here is Superman. Make an amazing game. Spend 5 years. I would take it. I would freaking take it, you know? Or, here. Let's go with a brand new from the ground up Incredible Hulk game for Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. Nintendo, Mario team, make it. I would take it. I would take it. Use the experience that you have from Donkey Kong Bonanza, apply it, make a new Hulk game. Like, dude, I love superheroes. You know, Marvel and DC, I'm right up there with anyone else who's super hyped up on that stuff. Yeah, so I'd like to see more of it. The Batman Arkham trilogy is fantastic on Nintendo Switch. Give me more. The best value gaming system right now is Nintendo Switch 2, Steam Deck, all benefits of Nintendo and PC. I feel like Link would make the best sense. They've allowed Link to be used as Nintendo exclusive third-party games before. I'd be very happy if they announced RE2 Remake and RE4 Remake in the Direct. Yeah. They wouldn't want to cannibalize sales of this generation pack, 7, 8, and more importantly, 9, Requiem, by having those games come out now, but releasing, or rather revealing that 2, 3, and 4 Remake are happening and that they will be coming out to Nintendo Switch 2 this Halloween or something like that later this year. That could be a move. What if with the Warframe update they also announced Soulframe for Switch 2? The possibility. Warframe could be shown tomorrow, possibly. Speaking of MCU, do you think we could possibly see an NCU, Nintendo Cinematic Universe, that leads to a Super Smash Bros. Crossover movie similar to Avengers? I think that could eventually happen. Yeah. Nintendo Switch version also doesn't have de novo wherever the Sega games on Steam have de novo. Can't play offline native compatibility. Need to launch once offline to switch offline. So Nintendo Switch 2 or Switch version is the best in handheld play. Switch online on Steam, then turn on offline mode. I think I got you. Recent Switch 2 sales report will definitely give third-party partners more confidence in the system and draw others in supporting the system, which will help the system in the long run. Tall show here. Whew. Caught up with the chat. Dang. I was caught up earlier. Then more comments came and it was tough to re-catch up. But yeah. Holy crud. Out of nowhere. I just finished mouthing off a whole lot. I just took a breath. And out of nowhere, Roger Enyard 2066 with 10 gifted members. Super helpful, especially because we've got 59 people watching now, 51 likes. Let's go. Thank you, Roger, so much. You know, I gotta start a poll. Oh, let's see. What is your hype level for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Let's see. We're going to go 9 to 10. How about, I guess, 7 to 8? How about the people that are like, I don't know about that. 5 to 6. And then, could anyone be in the 1 to 4 category? Maybe. Boom! Let's go. Man, Roger, out of nowhere, thank you so much. I was just catching a breath for a second, and then all of a sudden, boom. So we got to change this up to 42. What the heck? I look away for 1 second. AJ Rax with 10. AJ Rax with 10. I was just about to move Roger there, and then AJ, you just dropped another 10. We're at 28 right now. Big thank you. Holy cow. Thank you so much for that amazing support. That is terrific, everybody. I really appreciate it. We've got like a train of membership gifting going on right now. AJ Rax, I wasn't even able to read Roger's. I had to read yours. Roger, and thank you so much for the 10 out of nowhere. AJ Rax, thank you so much for the 10 out of nowhere, just as I was talking about Roger's. And there you've got Paul Gale Network dropping 1. Woo, thank you. PGN for also dropping. Holy smokes. I was all caught up. You realize that? I was all caught up. And then now, I got to read 21 names. Thank you so much. We've got Led Linares, Angelo Blanda, Francisco Garcia, Slifero Beliscra, Brooke Barnes, Linda Ray, Wyatt Knutson, FF7 Guy, Undertale Niobium, Trevor XD. Big thank you. Wait, what is that? Another Roger Inyart with a sneaky surprise 5 to get this to 17 and get this to 33. And we've got Roger. AJ Rax just topped Roger before Roger's name could even go down. And then Roger, you just did another 5. I have to get rid. I just barely read Roger's 10. Now I gotta read AJ's 10. And then I've got to read Roger's 5. Oh, and PGN's 1 in between. Holy smokes. Thank you guys so much. Awesome support. I appreciate it. We're building it up. Oh, wait a minute. 242. Hold on a second. Did I add in the... Hold on. I don't want to mess this up. Because we started the stream off with... Hold on. Dang it. Okay, we're going to do this so I don't mess it up. What was it at today? It was at 2:32. Okay, that's yesterday. It was at 2:32. And then we did add Roger's 10 to 42. AJ Rax's 10 to 52. Another 5 from Roger, 57, and 1 from me. Boom. Okay, we've got to read this. What? Hold on. That's wrong. AJ, that's not wrong. It's right. I didn't. AJ Rax. Boom, 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 boom. We got a face-off here. AJ Rax with another 10. 25. I hope I'm doing this right. I will double check. 43 here. And then now, 261. Let's go. We are on the way up to 300 members again. And AJ Rax, you guys are all making me copy, paste, and delete and reshift, tab down, and all this stuff. Wait, I think our total is off then. 25 and 17, that's 42. Nope, 43. We're at 43 in the stream today. Jeez Louise, I can't catch up. Can't catch a breath either. I can catch the breath, but I can't catch up. Hold on. Thank you so much. Man, out of nowhere, AJ Rax with a big support. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. AJ Rax, did you do... You did 25 today. Of the 25, though, 10 were in gifted memberships, right? So that means you're tied for the month with Roger as one of our top membership contributors at 20. You're both at 20, tied. And then we got Shy Guy Inc. as the single biggest super chatter of the month. Okay, so we got Roger and AJ Rax on any one single stream having gifted 20 memberships. Oh, I think I see a challenge going on in between Roger and AJ. Hey, that's a good challenge. Hold on. Where am I? Where am I? I think I only read Roger's first 10. And then I didn't even continue after that. So we've got AJ Rax's first 10 now. Let's start with... What? AJ Rax with another 10! I'm going to be so far behind. I'm so messed up right now. I can't even, hold on. 271 now is our total. AJ now at 35. Total is 53. Keep in mind, if we get to $128 in super chats, we do a $10 eShop giveaway right here, right now on the stream. AJ Rax at 30. Oh, that means I got to remove Roger from the top spot in the month of February. I mean, it is early, but Roger had that top spot for a good 4 days. I haven't read a single member that you gifted, and now you've done 30 today. What's going on here? Hold on. How far back do I have to scroll? Okay. And there's chats that I've missed in between these. Okay, hold on. Let me put a little highlight right here. Yikes. All right. AJ Rax gifted the following: Alex the Green Ma, Soundus Rex, Johnny Thunders, Dignabos, Andres 9496, Zelda Knight 2, Mason GL5 UI, G Sports Soccer, that username, join and relax. Thank you so much. Hold on. What else do we have here? We've got one from PGN going to Sammy H1P. And then we've got to go to... What? Oh, shoot. Let's make that total equal Nintendo 64. I've never been so big of a fan of the color yellow than right now, because that makes the chat a Nintendo 60. You know what? We're not doing just that. We're going Nintendo. Doing it in style. Nintendo 64. I don't know if the stream will go higher than Nintendo 64 dollars, but for now, it's a Nintendo 64 stream. AJ Rax, I gotta bump you up. Thank you so much. Okay, that's not a member one. That's a super chat. Okay, wow, we've got yellow and green going back and forth. I can't read. I can't do anything right now. But this is hype. Just after yesterday having a hype stream, we're having another hype stream today. Let me scroll back. I've got to go back to... And just like that, it's just nonstop. Paul Gale Network just did another gifted membership. Jeez. Thank you, PGN. Hold on, let's see. Where are we? I don't know anymore. Okay, hold on. We've got Tsukino Ame going, what? Roger. Kenny, sorry for the paragraph. I see your 10, Roger, and I'll match you. That's where it was. Okay. Um, okay, I read AJ's first 10. JM Powers asking a good question. Why hasn't everyone here liked the stream? I mean, hopefully everyone here has. I don't know, JM Powers. I do know that we have got 51 watching and 57 likes. That's good. Uh, Leaf Storm asking, can we get more third-party announcements for GameCube here? That's possible. What would be your expectations for the partner direct? Hope is Grand Theft Auto 6. Expectation is a lot of good to surprising games showing up. Some ports of what's out there. Definitely some new that's coming, on the horizon that there's going to be surprises too. I'm hyped. Sammy H1P, by the way, was the recipient of PGN Super Chat. I gotta say though, Nintendo needs to change the time of the directs. They always conflict with my daily. Yep. Roger, I see your 10 and I raise you 5. Wow, I come back and 20 memberships have been donated. Heck yeah, Nalakat. Here's Roger's 5. We've got Drop Shot, Debbie Kelly, Dome, The Crazy Arcana, and Livin' Dwerkenmerker. Welcome. Kenny is enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake so far. Yeah, I'm glad you are. It's an amazing game. Leaf Storm and Nalakat, shocked. Another one? Yes, indeed. Here's AJ Rax's next batch. Going to Axel the Umbreon, Emiro, Kong Donk 69, Brandon White, J Biggs Mr. NY for Life, Kool-Aid, RNG 630, Metroid Prime 3863, Juan Emmanuel Gatti, and Terpthyme. Whew! Another one, indeed. How am I not getting a membership? Real Brony Pony Productions, you do have your membership ability turned on to receive gifts, correct? Make sure that's on. We have a gift membership war going on. Yeah, we do. You all did. I'll see your 5 and raise you 10. Usually my luck is better when it comes to the gift memberships. Kenny just got one at random. Don't make me. I'll let Paul catch up. Fun to see me struggle, yes. Wait, this is that additional 10 from AJ, right? Yes. Okay, geez, I haven't even read this one. Man, I'm behind. The Cringe Prophet, T4K07, Kane, Omar David, Aaron Cedillo, Jacob WX Slots, Jacob Anderson, Dunsparce, American Pigeon, Darth Wilkins. Whew. Kenny and Tall Show, you said it. Carlton San, W Gifted, AJ Rax, now I'm done. I don't blame you. But AJ Rax, that's what you said before you made the stream a Nintendo 64 stream. So, though you were done gifting memberships, you weren't done having fun. Because you brought us up to Nintendo 64 levels of power. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Paul keeps scrolling. I know, Roger. I know. It just didn't stop. Poor Paul. You're going to give Paul a heart attack. We're going to max out memberships again? I don't think so. I certainly hope not, Roger. Because at this point, we allowed some more time to go by. We did YouTube's recommendation of keeping it blue for a bit. We've got a bigger subscription base of almost 8,400. Y'all realize how cool that is? We ended 2025 with like 8,000 and change. It was like 8,016 or something like that. So we've put almost call it like 380 new members in the last 35 days. That's cool. Half-Life 3 is here. Welcome, Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3, we need to get your name in orange. Half-Life 3, do you have... Sorry, we need to get your name green. Do you have membership gifting recipientness turned on? We need to get you a green name in here. I mean, it would be cool. You know what would be really cool? If you could customize the color of your names. It might make the chat look kind of crazy with people being blue and orange and but oh, wait a minute. It kind of, I guess that's the equivalent of the badges next to your name, right? I guess that's the semi-customization where the longer you've been a member, up goes your badge. Oh, wait a minute. We're about to hit 6 months, aren't we? We started in August. Yeah. Oh, snap. I think, yeah, we're going to get our first, folks with the 6-month icon next to their name. That's neat. No one has it yet because no one's been around long enough because we haven't existed as a streaming channel for 6 months yet. Yeah. That's cool. Matt 21155, speaking of cool things, adding to that nice green on the page, member with 4 months saying partner direct, hype, let's go! Yes, sir. Thank you, Matt, for being a member in the PGN Blue Belt tier for 4 months. And thank you, Roger Enyart. Holy smokes, out of nowhere. Roger, with another 10 gifted memberships. Ooh, we're creeping up on 300, folks. We're creeping up on 300. We've got another 27 now. Sadly, 64 has changed to 74. I mean, 74 is, better. It helps out the channel more than 64 does. But, Nintendo GameCube 128. That's the next one. That's the next one. That's Nintendo related. But holy smokes, out of nowhere, I'm just talking. I'm reading, trying to. And Roger with another 10. Thank you so much. But hold on, did I even catch up? I don't think I even caught up. Because I don't remember if I read. What is this? Woo! Oh, snap, crackle, pop. AJ Rex with another 20. Holy smokes. Oh, that means we hit 301. 300. Yeah, we did it. We hit 301. AJ with another 20. Boom. That means AJ, this goes up. This is, what? Another 20? Holy smokes. Jeez. I am going to have my work set out for me. 301 members. We did it today. Thank you so much to Ash, Roger Enyart, and AJ Rax. Oh, that's what I was working on. 50 plus 11. 61 plus your 5, 66. Whew. That's going to be hard to top. AJ Rax's $50 of gifted members. Dude, between AJ and Roger and Ash today, we got some big growth. We got some major growth. How am I going to catch up? I spent so long reading, even being acknowledged for like, hey, thanks for actually reading the comments. You're welcome. I'm happy to have this engagement. And then just all of a sudden started this face-off. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I don't want to not read anything. I do think I read, yes, I remember reading this one from AJ Rax. And we've got Roger and Carlton's son going back and forth. Nala Cat, Tsukina Ame talking, dropping emojis. Boom, boom, boom. Half-Life 3 saying, what are the chances we'll get Half-Life 3 in the partner showcase? You know what? Never zero. But I don't think it's likely. Because I think Valve would be like, you know what? Steam Deck, Steam Machine exclusive for Half-Life 3. Oh. Wow. Wow. How do I turn it on? We put up a video before of how to turn it on. I don't recall, but I know you have to go into your user settings and turn it on. But if you received one before, chances are you still can, unless if somehow it got toggled off. I don't know. Can Paul handle such power? With great power comes great responsibility. Let's keep this thing rolling, shall we? Pink. Here I'm finally at Rogers 10. Let's go. Nope, no, we cannot go. We cannot go because Roger, as I was about to read those 10, dropped another 10. Roger now 37 for the day. Boom. Another 10 means 311. Boom. Means 84 for the stream. We are getting close to giving out a gift card today. Nothing more than I love talking about video games with an awesome community that is all of you here. But I gotta say, I really freaking like whenever we get to do a roll and hand out an eShop card. It is so much fun because not everyone wins all the time in life. And the reality is, our streams have like 1 in 48 chance, and usually not everyone participates, so it's like 1 in 17, 1 in 20 chance. Those are really good odds to getting an eShop card. It's super cool. But you know what's also super cool? This tremendous support today. Thank you so much. Roger with the 37, creeping up on AJ's 50. Uh-oh. Holy smokes. Jeez Louise. Where am I? I didn't even read the 21. I'm behind. Okay. Let's see if I can do this before any craziness, more shenanigans go by. 123 Bendy 8. Switch to Kirby Air Riders. LOLOLOLs. Vismquo. Timothy. Spy Ninjas Replay. Gale Garcia. Casual Grim. Kabulo 76. Super Cameron Me. Edward Garcia. Whew. That was Roger's earlier 10. And then we have freaking 20 out of nowhere coming from AJ Rex 0440. This is going to take a bit. Airblazer Food Gaming Andrevi. Mac Time 1984. Diabolic Native. K-Dog. Surgro. For We Are Many. Dragonfly Knights. Dr. Richtofen. Captain Doge. Josh is Grafted. Russell Cunningham. Davin Games or Davin Games. Mr. Pot. Zoe Noel. It's a me. P3 Infinite. Hold on. I think that's 15 right there. SMB4YT. Gelstocks. Sunfire. Booma. And Teristodos. Roger saying, ROFL, I thought you were done. Nalacat saying, right now I'm listening to the podcast while playing Splatoon 3. That's pretty good. You know, Splatoon 3, you're not really mic'd up most of the time unless if you're doing it else how with your squad. So Splatoon 3, you can enjoy the gaming uninterrupted, have a fun time, listen to the music, play, all good, and listen to the podcast. And once in a while type, like in between matches. AJ Rack saying, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I have no control. No, you are going to kill Paul. And what about visiting me? My gifted membership acceptance must be turned off, but I have no idea to turn it on. You know, real Brony Pony? JM Powers has the same problem. I hope you guys get it figured out. W for AJ. W for Roger. W for Ash. Yes, Carlton-san. Nintendo Dave QC amazing. Yes. Tall Show, y'all sound like you're hyped for the partner direct. That's why I'm talking. That's why the chat is going crazy today, like yesterday, because it's just a different level of hype. Yesterday, we all loved Nintendo. Everyone should. But some people, for some reason, don't. Usually spawned by a dislike because their product isn't winning. And then you gotta hate something else as a result. Not the way to live life, you know? But yesterday, we Nintendo fans were eating because all these numbers, 17 million, boom, 155 million, boom. Today we're eating. Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, guess what? We're gonna have another epic, amazing stream because, number one, we're getting the big, beautiful Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, folks. Number two, we're getting our Famitsu sales report, and you know it's gonna be full of awesomeness, right? Chilling hard. Hello there. Kabulo, hello there. We've got 49 people watching. We've got... Do we have 60 likes? Do we have 60 likes yet? I haven't checked. If we have Nintendo 64 likes, that would be cool. Oh, we have Nintendo 64 likes. I just saw it. We have Nintendo 64 likes. You know what? We got to celebrate. We got Nintendo 64 likes. Gotta celebrate with Nintendo 64 likes. I mean, I hope it goes up, but I cannot complain. Nintendo 64! And just like that, oh my gosh, what a coincidence. Just like that, PGN celebrated getting Nintendo 64 likes on this stream with a gifted membership. And remember earlier when PGN... well, actually, it was me, said, Half-Life 3, we've got to make you green. We got to make you green. Orange would be cool. And then that spanned a conversation. Joycey's like, I would be pink. And then I'm like, you know what? That's actually kind of what the emojis next to people's names are, right? Half-Life 3, you got the gifted membership. Congratulations. That's pretty awesome. But you know what else is awesome? These 10 gifted memberships from Roger that I didn't read yet. They went to Assassin's Cry, Animal Head Skull, Portal Crafter, Mason Dies, Short Bat, Egghead USA. Hello everyone, Rosa here. 21. Dogs for Life. Big Winkus Spinkus. Oof. Half-Life 3 to be a Steam Machine launch title, calling it now. That would be pretty crazy. That would be a way how you make people buy it. The hype continues, LOL. Yes, Tall Show. Roger and AJ going ham. Yes. Chilling hard. Hello again. What the heck? This is a gift war. Tsukino Ame, true. Quantum Quarters. Is there really another direct coming after this one? Rumors are suggesting that that is the case, Quantum Quarters. Unsubstantiated for now. It's not like Nintendo has come out and said it. It's not like anybody has come out and said, I know for sure that a Nintendo Direct mainline presentation is dropping on February 18th, y'all. Count on it. Like, no one has been that bold as to say that, you know? But there are murmurs suggesting that it is, or that it could. I don't know if it is, but I certainly believe that it can. And I think it will between February 6th and April 30th. That's a big range, though. But I think we get another general mainline Nintendo Direct before June. Let's see. I think it's on. I'm just having really bad luck. Well, dang it, real brony. You need to get green again. Come on now. One of these gifted's got to land. Have you ordered Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Paul? Releases in 20 hours. No, I haven't. I would like to because I think 7 Reimagined looks terrific. But I am currently playing through FF7 Remake, even though technically I could slow down. I beat it 5 years ago. I am still playing Ghost of Yotei, which I kind of put to the side a little bit, but I do need to get back into. I do have pre-ordered Resident Evil Requiem, and I don't want Dragon Quest VII to right away when I get it be put to the side because I'm not done with Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment yet, or some of these other games. So I'm not getting 7 Reimagined yet. If Square Enix sent me a copy, oh, heck yeah, I would play that. I would find a way to play it live stream, and that would be a designated separate. I'll tell you what, you know what? I haven't done this yet, but if developers started sending some digital codes or physical games, and we're like, hey, could you do a designated live stream of this game? Oh, I absolutely would. I would find the time. I would make it. I would still do PGN lives like this, which is super community engagement where I'm reading every comment. But I would also have a setup in which I'd have to get a capture card to have designated, okay, here are PGN live gaming sessions or game days. PGN live game days. A little bit of a different brand where, all right, the following game was sent to me by so-and-so, and I'm playing it live to show it off and to give my impressions as it's happening, or to play with the community if enough people have it too. Otherwise, there's just almost a little bit too much to play. Like I never complain about there not being enough. Back in the day, there were droughts. There is no drought anymore going on in the video game industry. You could pick up Fortnite free and play it anytime and always have something new every couple of months. You know, there is no drought anymore in gaming. I know it's a long answer, Graceful Requiem, to Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, but if I was gifted it for free, I would definitely find time to play it, probably play it live. Otherwise, I'll probably pick it up later, hopefully. Nintendave QC, love your channel, bro. Thank you, Nintendave. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Tsukino Ame, I wish me and Roger's gift off could be as epic as Bama Huts. Oh, AJ Rax. I know what you're talking about. Bama Hut, Venatus. I have witnessed some of those big ones before. Andres says Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty would be pretty big tomorrow. Very big. I would like to see it show up. I really, really would. Just be one more awesome notch on Nintendo's belt of, hey, we've got this one too. This is going to be good. The Cool Guy 04, absolutely. Tsukino Ame saying, to AJ Rax, you and Roger are like the Bama and Venny on here. I was just saying that. AJ Rax, he has deeper pockets. LOL. Nerdy Paul. So, how has everyone customized their lovely Switch 2 console to show off their personality? I like cute things, so I have a very cute Play Vital grip on mine, and it is beautiful. I haven't done anything customizing-wise to the system. No, I don't have anything like that. I mean, I have a Nintendo Switch 2 t-shirt. The first person on the internet to wear a Nintendo Switch 2 t-shirt, as I was the first person to wear a Nintendo Switch shirt back in the day. But the system itself, I don't have like any stickers or anything like that. But that is cool. Can I get a Paul dressed in pink emote? You know what? Eventually, there will be a gaming history day for Super Princess Peach. So if I could get a Princess Peach life-size costume, and possibly dress up in it for that game's gaming history day. I will definitely make an emote of it. Yeah. Borderlands 4 can for Switch 2. I mean, a cease of development. That's a bummer. The game was playable. I guess you could have just released it in its broken state or its less than desirable state. If it was done or close to being done, I suppose you didn't want to have this mess of a game. I get it. Maybe you're postponing it until like a Game of the Year kind of edition is ready, and then that's when you release the Nintendo Switch 2 version then, which at that point will be like a year late, but better than day and date broken, or a month later still not ready, or a few months later, oof, still rough. Man, maybe you're taking away the resources for that game and you're slapping it onto something else like Grand Theft Auto. Could that be their plan? I don't know. But that's unfortunate. It is too bad because I know folks that are interested. I'd be interested. By the way, I realized we're at 104. That's not updated anymore. We're at 104, which means we are $24 away from giving out a $10 eShop card. We might make it, we might not, but the fact that we're that close, what a W stream. I don't think I incorrectly put that in, did I? We had 50 memberships from AJ Rax, an 11 to make it Nintendo 64, a 5 from earlier. We had a 2 from Roger Enyart, and a total of 35 in gifted from Roger, and we have 1 from Ash. So that's 68. Yeah, 104. 67 plus 37, 104. Yeah. So we're close. We might do a $10 eShop card today. Nalakat, hey Paul, I was wondering if you tried the new Splatoon 3 update. The new health bar is pretty cool and useful. I've seen it, I've heard it. I have not played with the new health bar update yet, but it is pretty cool and it is pretty different. I wonder if it's a little bit of a testing market kind of thing to see, hey, how do fans respond to this? Do we do this for Half-Life 4? I mean, I read Half-Life in the comment pop-up. Do we do this for Splatoon 4? Half-Life 3 got a gifted membership. I'm keeping my expectations low, and since the big titles that are coming are already known, I'd like to see Romeo is a Dead Man. I've heard people wanting that, even if it probably doesn't interest many people. I think it's interesting enough. Oh, no way. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Roger with a 20. Uh-oh, Roger with a 20. That's 57. That's 124. That's 321 here. And if I'm not mistaken, Roger's 57 is now 55. Roger just took over AJ Rax's gifting memberships for the month of February by $5. Holy smokes. What is going on? We are now $4 away only from giving out an eShop gift card. Some of you have never got one before. Let me tell you, it is fun to get one. Take it from someone who knows what it's like to not win everything in life, but once in a while win something that means a lot. Dude, it is really cool. And this community is so awesome, let me tell you, that even when you don't win, Rarely is anybody bitter. Actually, I don't think anyone is ever bitter or mean or mad that, like, I didn't get one. That stinks. That's rigged. That's not fair. No, everyone's like, dude, support. W's in the chat. Congrats on winning, you know? Roger Enya with another 20. At least I kind of got caught up. Thank you so much, Roger. Jeez, you got us. You got us within the couple away from maybe doing a gift card today. That's amazing. I will accept Paul in a pink suit. I thought Borderlands 4 was canceled. Assassin's Creed Shadows 25% off on UK eShop. My bad, it was you, Paul. Yeah, Hmon. Half-Life 3 got it from me. Holy smokes! You did it! You did it! You did it! 65! Another 10! And another 10. Oh my gosh. Hold on. What an insane day. Roger and AJ Rax, you are $1 apart today. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. AJ Rax with another 4. Oh shoot, I've got to hold on. AJ Rax now at 70. I just put Roger above by 1, and now AJ is up at 70. We're at 38. Give the masses the gift card. Let's go. Woo, we are doing a gift card. Oh, snap. We're doing it. Half-Life 3, you missed it. If you rewind several minutes, I had a whole little talk. You got the gift from me. PGN donated after very generously seeing AJ Rax and Roger have this face-off with one another. I gifted 3 today, if I'm not mistaken. Or PGN did, I should say. And that last one, you got it. And I was like, hey, we were just talking about this. Oh, man. AJ Rax, thank you so much for that beautiful blue. I saw it pop up. What? Right after Roger's 10. Thank you, Roger, for the bonus 10. AJ Rax back on top for the stream. Total. Wait a minute. AJ Rax, do you top Shy Guy? No. Close. AJ Rax, you're at 15 in super chats, correct? The 11 plus the 4? 15? Yeah. Okay. Shy Guy still gets his super chat placement. Oh my gosh, though. You know what? I almost think I need to make like a third thing here, dude. What am I doing right now? Hold on, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on. We've got. Did I read those? Hold on, am I behind even more than I thought? Yeah, I didn't even read Roger's 20 earlier. Oh my gosh, don't worry folks, we are doing the gift card giveaway. But I've got to read these, and then I've got to read more. This is a WW stream. You know what? Actually, this might be the biggest stream we've ever had in terms of the stream total, with 49 watching and 69 likes, almost 70. Benjamin Deerling, Hyades Rain, Jack Shrimp, Z Liquid, Arachlanetes, Techers, Kyle Blast Games, Shovel Level, Unobo Goron, Froppy the Frog, Goofy Boy, Adrian Navarro, XX Miguel, Silly Cat Yoshi, Fernando Morales, Liam Doan, Solomon Jones. Star Wars is built different. Mario Y5N. Cooper Simonton. That's a lot, Roger, from that batch of 20. How you like Hogwarts Legacy 2 Switch Edition? I like it. Oh, so I bought Hogwarts Legacy on Nintendo Switch back when it came out, and it was fun. It was pretty fun. I knew it was going to look different, but it was absolutely playable. Still looked good. Still was a fun game. Never beat it. Got several hours in and kind of stopped playing. I upgraded to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and I remember taking screenshots going back and forth being like, oh my gosh, did they up the visuals? Talk about a treat. It's probably the biggest, best upgrade per $10 on Nintendo Switch 2. Value-wise, visual effects-wise, effort-wise. I think. The biggest change, the biggest glow-up. Really, really good. Half-Life 3, who gifted a membership to Half-Life? That's the one I read earlier. That one was for me. Joycey, you play the Splatoon 3 update. The health bar is helpful, but it wasn't necessary, but it's cool. Polygon Network himself, it's a sign. Yeah, definitely. It's just one step closer to the Splatoon. Next one, yes. Okay. Roger's saying, now I'm seeing the method behind it. Oh, just $4? Okay, then. And that's when the 10 dropped. Going to Apes the Ape, Lenny JBA, Dylan Wagner, Eric, Bloxbot Dude, Urizen, Ignalis, Hasokingra, Ethan Gamer, and Crudisol. Jeez. Roger saying, okay, I'm done now. ... If Roger didn't put the ... I would be like, oh, Roger, you're done? Got it. You could be, by the way. With the fact that you said, okay, I'm done now. ... It's a little suspicious. Steak with a W. H-Mon with a wild. Bruh, who gifted me a membership? Half-Life 3? Me. Oh, I already read that. Oh, you wrote it a couple of times. I see. All right. By the way, that's the first time I've seen the Leesix Great Adventure emoji, or badge, I should say, next to a name in a while. A lot of the people here have had the membership for more than that month mark, so there's not a whole lot of single monthers anymore. Nalakat is one that has the Leesix Great Adventure next to the username. But yeah, aside from Nalakat 322, now we've got Half-Life 3 with that, which is pretty cool to see. Half-Life 3 is finally coming this year. I'll get Hades 2. How did you like Hades, by the way, Joycey? I don't know if I've asked you, how did you like Hades? I hope you like it. Oh, Steak 1024 is here. I'll be the 70th like. Thank you, MP Gaming. I'm enjoying Hogwarts on Switch 2. Excellent. Pro tip, you could check out the physical copy of Hogwarts Legacy from the library and then upgrade. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Good one, Blanky. Charlie Smith, boom, boom, boom. Nerdy Paul, you know what would be funny? GTA 6 gets delayed into 2027 to avoid a release clash with Half-Life 3. Justice to all the games getting delayed to avoid GTA 6. Oh my gosh. What about the commercial with the actor from the Fallout TV series? What was that all about? The commercial with the actor. I'm not sure. Steak. With the Green Ranger badge dropping the Leesix Great Adventure emoji. I like it. Yes, I have a gifted membership with 19 days left. Nice, Nalakat. I liked Hades 1 enough to give the sequel a chance. That's cool, Joycey. It's just as good. Bigger. The concept isn't fresh anymore, but I would say it's bigger and maybe better. I don't know. It's wonderful, though. It's just as good. It's wonderful. Okay. I have to buy. So this is how it rolls. This is how it works. For those of you that don't know, might be your first time here. How many people are here right now? We've got 48 people in the house with 72 likes. We hit the 70 mark. Heck yeah. Thank you. 72 likes, 48 watching. Nice numbers. For those of you that don't know, I go to GameStop and buy a $10 eShop card. Then I ask who in the chat wants one, wants to be entered into it. Some people do, some people don't. And we do like a random giveaway. Oh, that means you're also new here. If you're new here, you gotta have an X account. If you win, I will copy the code, paste it, X. DM me. If your DM doesn't go through, just go to like one of my recent posts and be like, hey Paul, it's so and so who won on your live stream. And then I could DM you, because sometimes DMs don't go out or whatever. But I will get you the card, okay? Number 2. So you got to have an X account. Because there's too many ways to do it. There's Discord and Instagram and Facebook and Blue Sky and TikTok and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I can't just put it here, Send it to me, your message on X, talk to me, copy, paste the code, boom, you got your eShop card, okay? I'll do it live on stream right now. Number 2, it is a North American eShop card, okay? That means it's for North American Nintendo Switch Online accounts. You can use it if you're in Europe, Australia, Africa, South America, Japan. You can. But you have to have a US account on that system, right? Which you can make. You could have multiple profiles on your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2. It's just a little inconvenience. So if you have a North American Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch account, you're good. And you will get this $10 eShop card, okay? So let's do it. It's been a minute since we've given one out. But we have given out so many. That's really cool. That's one of the things that I'm really pleased with is just how many eShop cards we gave out in the last half a year that we've been doing this. How many other gifts that we gave out, like we did before an entire game, which was the Super Mario Galaxy 1+2, combo title. That was a fun gift. We gave out multiple 3-pack coin sets of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Those sets were courtesy of Roger Enyart. We've given out a lot. And I'm really happy to say that because we're a smaller channel doing some cool stuff, As the channel grows, I don't want to be presumptuous, but just let's say eventually this channel doesn't have 40 to 80. Speaking of who got the Super Mario Galaxy 1+2 giveaway, Steak 1024 did. So, this channel is getting 40 to 80 viewers, right? Yesterday was pretty big, 80. We kind of evolved from the days where we had, 12 to 25. Then we sort of jumped up to all right, 17 to 30. Then it's 22 to 35. Now it seems to be, okay, 38 to 80. Earlier today, we were holding on to the 60s and 50s for quite a while. Even now, we're at the 42 mark, 2 hours in. And this is how many eShop gift cards games, just one, and coin sets, multiple that we've done. I keep track. Do you want to know how much, by the way? $190 in eShop cards in the last half a year. Not even. A whole copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. 8 batches of these awesome Super Mario 3D All Stars coins. If you take those 8 and say it's worth $22 each, you're looking at like $176 in value there, plus the $190 in eShop cards, plus the copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 worth $70, you know. It's been really cool. It's been really cool to see so many people happy. Several $100. And we're about to do it again. So I'm happy that this community here is so in sync with one another that y'all look after one another. We start watching Roger Enyart stream, and we just drop Roger's stream in the chat. Or Ash, we watch Ash stream and drop Ash's channel in the chat. Or Tabby Cat Games, you know. And that goes for, you know, anybody here. You got a channel to plug, you got something like that. Let us all help out one another, you know. I played a bit of Hades, but I'm terrible at roguelites, so I never finished a run. You know what? If you like it enough, keep playing it, because you get to hold on to certain things and you get better and better, stronger and stronger, more and more powerful, so eventually it gets easier. Let's end the poll, by the way. What is your hype level for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase? 48% of the people here, 9 to 10. Oh yeah, you're cranked up. 29% say 7 to 8. That's quite good. Can't complain, 7 8. 14% are like, I'm in the middle-ish, 5 and 6. You know, I'm not getting myself overhyped here. 9% though said 1 to 4. I am not looking on at all. Okay, that's fine. It's good to see though. Dang. And the poll is actually changing around in favor of the positive. 78% look like, oh no. Yeah, 78% are very much so looking forward to tomorrow. Of that 78, 48 in total are that 9 to 10. Pretty awesome. Okay. We're ending the poll. Boom. I like it. And that was from 78 votes too. There's the results right there. 9 to 10, 47. 7 to 8, 31. 5 to 6, 13. 1 to 4, 9. Who did 1 to 4 for the lulz tonight? You know what? It can't be many people. Seven people. Approximately 7 people put 1 to 4. Maybe those 7 people could care less about third party and only buy Nintendo systems for Nintendo first party games. Blanky, it was me again. Well, you and apparently 6 more. Because it takes 7 people to make up 9% of 78. Alrighty. Here's how we do it. You have to have an X account to send me a DM so I can send you the code. There's too many other things. I don't want to scour the internet, Discord and MySpace and Instagram and Blue Sky and TikTok and WhatsApp and I don't know. You got a code? X account. Delete it when you're done if you don't like X account. Whatever. Or just have it and don't use it. No big deal. North American account, that's what's needed to activate the card. With that being said, if you want to be entered into this $10 eShop gift card giveaway, type the number 1 time only in the chat right now. I won't get DMs from multiple people, or if I do, it won't matter because we will find out the winner right now. There's 39 watching, so if 39 people enter, there's a 1 in 39 chance of winning. I will see who wins. AOL Instant Messenger. I'll see who wins. I'll know who wins. That person will send it to me, and that person will get it. And if everybody else be like, hey, I'm the one that won, I'll be like, no, you're not. You liar. I know who won because I was there. I can rewind my own stream and I can see who was there. You know? I had a lot of winners. Really, I mean, let's see. I had a stream on June 4th when I was picking up my Nintendo Switch 2. That was fun. I had a stream July 2nd when my channel was celebrating 5,000 subscribers and right before my birthday. Fast forward, like August 4th, I think, I started doing these PGN lives. And by like August 14th was like, okay, we've got ourselves a little setup, which continued to evolve into what it is now with the logo and, you know, the status and stuff like that. And August 14th also happened to be the birth of a brand new series, Today in Gaming History, you know? So you're really looking through September, October, November, December, January. We're 5.5 months of really doing these. Maybe we'll have a half-year stream celebration, you know, February 14th. Oh, that's also Valentine's Day. We'll see. But I think a half-year celebration would be kind of fun, you know? Okay, how many people do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that's why this channel has good odds. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. I'll allow a couple more minutes maybe for y'all to hop in if you want. You know, it's really cool. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was doing that. Let me do more of that. This was an approximation, but it was like, what'd I say? 176 in coins if you value them at $22 each times 8. And we had 190 in gift card giveaways, and we gave away a $70 game. This channel, in 5.5 months, has given out $436 back to the community. Not in a once-a-year thing, not in anything else, but $436 quite evenly spread out over 5.5 months right back. And that's while we're operating at a channel that does, you know, something like at one time low teens to low 20s, 20s to 30s, 30s to 40s, 40s to 80s kind of streams. Imagine if we do, and I don't want to get too presumptuous, but imagine if this channel, whether it's the channel at large or the streaming portion of the channel, gets to a point of, hey, we're at 100 plus people, 200, 300 people all the time. It won't just be one gift card given out once every few streams. We might have streams where we're at 256. We're giving out 2 gift cards a night. We might be at streams where we do hit 512 and we're giving out 4 gift cards in the night. Now, maybe there are 150, 180 people watching, but if we're getting to that high of a number, we're still giving out 4, like, that would be pretty awesome. That's still like 1 in 40 odds if there's 160 people and we get to 512. You know what I mean? It'd just be so neat to see more people more frequently getting gifts. Pretty cool. Can anyone just DM you and say they won? No, they can't. Because, like, okay, Blanky asking a good question, though. Like, Blanky 19. Let's say you win. Blanky 19 wins. And over on X, I get a DM from Linda Ray. Linda Ray saying, hey, I won. I'm like, Linda Ray, you didn't win. Blanky won. Oh no, Linda Ray is my ex name. I'm Blanky. And then I get a message from Blanky saying, hey Paul, it's Blanky. I won. I'll be like, this is suspicious. Okay. I'm going to type something to you right now on the stream. Copy and paste what I typed. From whose account did it? So there is a way to verify. By the way, I am in no way saying Blanky or Linda Ray are going to win or either one of you is going to pull some shenanigans. Speaking of what's not a shenanigan, Roger Inyard with another 10. Whoa! 75 big ones. Membership total 341. Roger 77. Stream 148. There's no way we're going to hit 256 today. That would be pretty freaking awesome, but like, we're not hitting 256 today. I don't think so. I never could say never, but oh my gosh. Roger with the 75, AJ Rax with the 70, and Ash with the 1. My goodness, 148. I think this is the highest stream ever. If I'm not mistaken, we did hit 128 before. We might have hit some low 130s before, but we've never hit, I know we've never hit 150, because I would remember 150. And I don't think we hit 140. If we did, it was like 141 too. But I think 130s was the highest. So 148 is a freaking new record, dude. Like, this is awesome. Major win. Roger, I am going to scroll back, by the way, to see who entered. But holy guacamole. Charlie Smith, Blank Tunes Plays, Rafe Stobart, Walters, Chicken with a PhD, Random Stuff, Athale Nintendista, Antonio Gomez, Phoenix Thunder Studio Official, Not Potato. And Roger is saying this time, I'm bad. Okay. I am done. This time, Paul Gale Network, period. With a period at the end. Roger, I believe you. Thank you so much for the tremendous support. Oh my goodness. What a WWW move today. Thank you so much. Can I DM you saying why didn't I win? I mean, you could. Thank you, Roger. You just topped AJ Rax, who had that spot. 148. I'm just curious. How many away is that from 256? 128 away. That's we're past halfway, but that's too big of a number more, I think. Good luck to everyone. Boom, boom, boom. Linda Ray. Dang, I thought you said I won. No, sorry. I just picked 2 names. I just see you guys tomorrow. Boom. Appreciate the streams. Thank you, S.Y. Tyson. Thank you. Thank you very much, Paul Gale Network, for the gift of membership. You're the best. It might have come from me, but more likely it came from AJ Rax or Roger Enyart. Viper. Hey, Paul. Will you be doing a live reaction to the Nintendo Direct? Yes, I will. So, it is possible that I will join Nintendo Prime on his channel, on Ninty Prime. we've talked about it, but I don't know if it's settled or not. So regardless, I will be live streaming it myself here. But it's possible that I'll join Nate or not. And if not, that's okay. But I will be doing my own live react for sure. Working out, but got you in the background. Heck yeah, Tall Show. That's some good background stuff right there for sure. Well, I think so. I don't get to listen to my uh, stream in the background, but I know what it's like. You know, I have other streams going on, and it is fun. Who else is starting to get a little hyped for Mario Tennis Fever? The most recent ad gave me the Wii vibes. I think it's looking good. Might be the new best Mario Tennis game ever. Paul, did you gift me a membership? I didn't even know I was a member. If so, thank you so much. You're welcome, Linda Ray. I'm glad that you got it. Oh, that's from earlier. But yeah. It probably came from Roger Enyer or AJ Rex 0440. Maybe from me. It's possible because I did give some. Okay, we are done. We are going to roll. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people entered. Those are some really good odds. I'm going to read it in a moment. We're going to spin it in a moment. But first, Charlie Smith. Oh, yeah, thanks, Roger. I thought it was Paul, but thank you for the... Yeah, gotta thank the right person. Baby Waluigi for the win, yes. Sketches of Harmony in the house. Hey, Paul and chat. Looks like I've missed some wild activity. Oh my gosh, Sketches of Harmony. We've never gotten this close to 256. It's a ways away, to be fair. It's like 108. Oh, wait, no, did I... Oh, wait, I said 128 away. Oh, it's actually... Well... It is a ways away. It's 108 away. I thought 128 away. 128 is the halfway point. Sorry. We've never hit, I don't think, 140 before. We've hit 128 a couple times. I think we hit like a low 130, 135. But we never hit 140s. Definitely not 150s. If we hit 40s, it was like 141 or something. But 148, I think this is our biggest stream ever. And we just had this amazing face-off in support from Roger and AJ Rax and Ash from earlier. We boosted up our members big time. Had a great conversation of tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. We went over a lot of stuff of what you're all excited for. Nintendo's All-Stars entered. Okay, so I think that makes 17 if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let's roll it. Hold on, let me get it right here. And add yours in there. Alrighty, let's do this. It'd be funny if we had some kind of music or something like that, but there's no music. Oh man, what a W stream. Thank you all so much. It's fantastic. Fantastic support. Channel is growing. We're getting close to 8,400. S.Y. Tyson's appreciate the streams. Paul, you are a credit to the gaming community. I don't know if I read that earlier. I think I read that, but I don't know if I said it out loud. Thank you, and you're welcome. And, yep, like Charlie Smith says, drum roll, please. I just saw it. Very fitting. Roger Enyer, congratulations. You are the winner of the $10 Nintendo eShop card. Let's go. You never know who's going to win. But I got to say, fitting that you won today with how much you contributed. You boosted up the stream You brought a lot of smiles to a lot of faces today. You made a lot of people green. You and AJ Rax did a lot of good. I'm really grateful. I hope you had fun, Roger. I hope you got some entertainment. And you weren't even in it for the I'm only putting 10 in to get 10 out. Because you know you don't even have to put in any financial contribution to winning. Could we one day have a stream where it's like everybody puts in something and then there will be a winner based off of the entrance, like a pool, like a potluck kind of thing? Everybody brings some food, one person walks away with it. Maybe we do that one day, and at that point it's like, okay, everybody put in 10 and then somebody walks out with 20 or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's not even this. I think the vast majority of the people who have ever won one of these never put anything in. Sometimes there have been folks that they put in and literally they won. You just did it to be kind, be cool. So, anyways, congratulations. You won. A huge credit. Woo, congratulations. Yay. Congrats, LOL. ROFL. Woo, me. Good karma. Yeah. Congrats, Roger. Congratulations. If I only waited one more second. If you only waited one more second, what would one more second do? Tell us, show. To enter? Did you not enter? No, you entered. Oh, like on the list or something like that for the role, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. But, and see, that's what I mean. Remember earlier I was saying, like, nobody's ever bitter in these wins of the 400. Oh man, what was the number earlier? Because it's 10 more now. In the close to $500 that we've given out through a variety of gifts, no one's ever been mad that they didn't win. And everybody has only ever been happy to everybody else for winning. And that's what this community has been known for. Like, I think that's something pretty unique here, pretty special. So, Roger, let me send you your code. Because I already have you on here. Okay. Roger entered right after me. Ha ha ha. Onward to Bella Bella Park. Yeah. LOL, mad for what? Someone has to win. Joycey, I'm sure there are some folks out there who would say, this is a fraud. This is a scam. No one ever wins when they go to these things. Oh, yeah. What good is that? 1 in 1,000 chance or something, or only $10, or oh, I gotta pay to win, or oh, I bet you I have to be a moderator, or I have to be a member, or I have to be a brown belt. Like, dude, we've had people who weren't members win, were members win, moderator win, different tiers win, people who entered in financially, who didn't really enter in, who just helped contribute, people who didn't spend a penny, people who have never dropped a dono won. We've had it all. Yet you still have some folks saying, I bet you nobody really wins. Yet you could be like, ask them in a stream or on social media, oh, I bet you that's a backup account. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, Tall Show, you're doing DDP yoga. That's good. That's some good stuff. I like that. Thank you, everyone. I hope I made a lot of people happy today, as well as AJ did today. Absolutely, Roger. I think you and AJ Rax totally delivered today. Made a lot of people happy. It feels good to have a green name, you know? No offense if your name is gray, but it feels good to have a green name. It's nice. Uh, and like even if you don't win the eShop card, dude, 140 new people or something like that won a green badge, won a membership. That's fun. That's a small win. The little wins in life. You gotta be happy with the little wins in life and the big wins. But take all of the joy in life. Don't let nothing mean nothing to you, you know? Lee J05, howdy, howdy. I'm excited that Nintendo decided to throw a direct on my birthday tomorrow. Lee J05, happy birthday in advance. That's cool. Oh, way to go. Man, that's a good birthday present. You might get a Shadow Drop game that day that's a free title or an update, or even if it's not a demo, but you just get news tomorrow. You get a video treat tomorrow. Sketches of Harmony, I did like it. I commented too. I don't know. The comment section is weird in the community notes. I don't know if you get to see everything, but I liked it. That was pretty cool. Sketches of Harmony. Did you like the PGN logo I whipped up, inspired by the GameCube logo, but also could lean into N64? Yes. Lee J, you're welcome. I hope you have a terrific birthday and a year ahead full of goodness. So yeah, the community section sometimes seems to be a little bit funny with like, who's reading this, or can you read this? Is it going out the same way that I think? I don't know. Um, but yeah, no, it was super cool. People need to get a grip and play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah. Um, which games do you think we'll see in tomorrow's direct? I think we see Graceful Requiem Pragmata, Resident Evil Requiem. I think maybe we get to see, like, coming later this year is Resident Evil 2, 3, 4 remake, but later. Don't interrupt with Requiem sales. Maybe for Halloween, maybe like summer, July or something like that, you know? Dusk Bloods, I think that shows up. Um, a Leon Kennedy or uh, a Resident Evil 9 amiibo got to show up. I have a feeling Call of Duty is going to be there. I don't know. I would like Halo to be, but I don't know if we'll get a whole lot of Microsoft. But I think WWE 2K26 pops up. I would love to be surprised with something like Injustice 3 out of nowhere. I would love to see Grand Theft Auto 6. It would just be the biggest thing for Nintendo to land tomorrow. Glad to hear it. I did see you replied. Oh, good. Thought it might be cool for your channel anniversary. You know, I gotta do something like that. I need to share that in the page. Farming Sims. How long is the direct gonna be? Nintendo said roughly 30 minutes. Funny enough, yesterday I was like 31, 33 probably, and sure enough, it's roughly 30, they said. 30. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4, that'd be a good one. Shenmue 3 Enhanced, I hope. That'd be cool. Nalakat, hey, I'm wondering what's everyone's battery percentage. Right now, I'm at 62. I just grabbed it. Yeah. Dang. Wow. WWW stream. Major win. I believe this is Yeah. Geez, you know what I just said yesterday? Hard to top today's stream. Today we had 80 people, y'all. I think that was the peak. 78, 79. Maybe it hit 80. I'm not sure. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Did it hit 80? I think I could find out. I think I could find out, but I don't know how for sure. I got to go into my YouTube studio and see. Yesterday, it was a record stream for the most amount of people live watching at once, if I'm not mistaken. Today, record stream for the highest amount of stream donations at 148. Beautiful. Because I know we've never hit 150, and I don't think we ever hit 140. And like I said, if we did, it was like 41, 42. I know we hit 30s, but definitely not 150. So I think 148 is the new highest. So the support is tremendous. I appreciate you all being here. This is like, yeah, 2 major back-to-back streams in a row for different reasons. But you know what they have in common? The energy, the passion, like the sense of awesomeness amongst you all. It's great. Just juiced up, 99%. Fallout 4 release date, yeah. Will you buy Mario Tennis Fever, Paul? It would be a game that would make sense to buy, because even though like I really want to get Dragon Quest 7, I wouldn't play it, to the fullest, and it would get some shelf lifetime. Mario Tennis would be a little bit easier to get in terms of like pick up and play time. Yet I have not pre-ordered it yet, so I don't know. It's one of those, hey, if Nintendo sent it to me, if I got a key of it or a physical of it, I would definitely play it in that case. Give my full-on impression. So, though I don't have it pre-ordered yet, I might get it because it would be a fitting title to add into my rotation now, but I don't know yet. Do you know the way to Wanzai? Wanzai, China? I don't know the way. I don't. Never been to China. Yes, to Shenmue on Nintendo, finally, where it belongs, outside of Dreamcast. Yeah, I remember when Shenmue came out on Dreamcast back in the day. It was a pretty good looking, pretty ambitious game. All right, geez. Whew. What a stream. Like I said. Let's see, what are we at in time? We're going to end it now. But what are we at? Because we got to know. We hit the 2-hour mark. Yeah, it looks like we're at like 203 or something. Oh, no. 240? 242-ish. Super cool. Love it when you ask directions and they turn 360 and that's where they're headed, or turn to 180. Goodbye, God bless everyone. Charlie Smith. Yep, sketches. Nalakat. Okay, I read that. All right. Wow. Thank you all again for being here. A new short will be dropping up this afternoon. Well, dropping this afternoon, I should say. Another gaming history, Oh, it's a quirk and... No, I wasn't familiar with that. The way to Wanzai. To be fair, I haven't played Shenmue in decades. But that's why it would be really cool to come out again, Dang. Would be cool. Do a Shenmue trilogy. 1, 2, 3. Stick them all on Nintendo Switch 2. Staying up until the Nintendo Direct. I will be live streaming that at 6 a.m. You know it. That's a ways away. I mean, I will sleep the night before and then wake up for it, but I am hyped. I hung out with Andres Restart and Nick. over at Game Explain. I was on Game Explain for the Super Mario Galaxy Direct just a week and a half ago, and that was a lot of fun. Now, like I said, maybe with Nintendo Prime, I'll live stream tomorrow, or I'll do it solo, but I will do it regardless. Okay, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here today. Ash, thank you for the awesome $1. AJ Rax, thank you for the awesome $70. Roger Enyart, thank you for the awesome $77. What an amazing stream. You're all fantastic. Have a great rest of your day. Some of you I will see tomorrow morning in the PGN Live. Some maybe before while I'm streaming the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Some in both. We'll see. It has been awesome. You're welcome and thank you. Everyone have a great day. Game on. We are going to be jumping up with excitement tomorrow. I can almost guarantee you, as long as you have a little bit of a widened variety of what you like in life and not just super, I need to have this one thing, there's probably going to be something in tomorrow's presentation for everyone, you know? Looking forward to it. Thank you all for being amazing.